By the Bay, AT&T Park on a Thursday night. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And our first pitch taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from San Francisco. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Throw over to the bag. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Benintendi is there to put it away for out number one. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
Stepping up now, Tommy Pham. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runner at first here, one man out. There goes Altuve. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting fourth.
Here's C.J. Cron now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. Two gone now. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. The 1-0 delivery. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dugan is after it, and the inning is over. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, left fielder.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Pham is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. To third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. First chance for him at the plate as he comes into this one right at the 300 mark for the year. Runner at second here with one man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number two. Now in the box, Brandon Belt. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, he's made two tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. Castillo goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Number 33, Wellington Castillo.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand. I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Hansen on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready now, Leury Garcia. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a flare out to left center. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is over. Here's Joe Panik. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Second baseman, Joe Panik.
And this is line foul back over the Giants dugout. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. A runner at first with no outs here. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So coming to the plate, Stephen Dugan. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Batting 8.
Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper on the run. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. And he is in there.
Batting 9th. Catcher.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
Well, you got 2 runners on scoring position, 1 out. Good thing you got the pitcher at the plate. You got to attack him just like a normal hitter. You can't give in right now.
Here it comes, 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Left fielder.
Riding in once again, Alan Henson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Fouled back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Kyle Hendricks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Again, a 1-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Hanson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. A cold strike on the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Max Muncy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia over to his left. 1 down. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And he'll dive back in. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch outside. The throw. Here's the tag by Iglesias, and they've got him at second base. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And the walk. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Pennant. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Iglesias comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Iglesias.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Benintendi has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Center field number 20.
Striding into the box, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a looper to left. Hanson ranging forward, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's C.J. Cron now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it. He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Digging in now, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. There's a line drive that'll be over the head of Iglesias and on into left center field for a base hit. Digging in, Stephen Dugan.
Number 12. Stephen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pham giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 5.
Now to the plate, Sandy Leon. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he'll just make him throw one over here, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Blake Snell looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. From the stretch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 0-2, here it is. He pulls this one into right, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Alan Henson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Swing and a liner. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And to score, the runner from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Garcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The catcher, number 33, Wellington Castillo.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
He'll try again, 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Crawford ranging into the outfield, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The third baseman Mike Moustakas now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
In the air out toward right field. Benintendi is there. 2 down. Into the box now. Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper.
Batting,
0 for 1
right
for him here in this one.
Bryce Harper.
From the stretch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Runner goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to...
And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Batting, pitcher.
So digging in now, Kyle Hendricks trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second in the... And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hard hit to first. And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him. A base hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now ran it in on the fists, 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Brandon Belt is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. And now this is bobbled in left. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 0-1 delivery. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And the changeup is way low that time. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Ready for another shot now. Stephen Dugan. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Sandy Leon stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating.
Digging in and looking for more, Blake Snell. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1-1, here it is. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Digging in for his second at-bat. Kyle Hendricks comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Trevor Plouffe will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. On the ground up the middle, there is Crawford. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The second baseman, number
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire, ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2.
First offering on its way.
Jose Iglesias.
Skied into straightaway right. Benintendi is under it, and he makes the catch. Dom Acevedo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 47.
Digging in to try it again, Alan Henson. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Here's another 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Oh, and he misses it. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's safe. Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Ready for another chance? Max Muncy. He singled his last time up. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Here's a pop-up now. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
The first baseman.
Stepping in, Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Pham racing back to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The second baseman,
digging in and looking
12.
for more, Joe Panik. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Ground ball right side. Altuve showing off his range. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Tommy
Pham is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Here's C.J. Cron now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fouled off into the seats behind first.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tapped out in front of home. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The left fielder, number 31.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And Panik will make the catch, and that retires the side.
It's time for the...
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Crawford. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
The shortstop, Brandon
Lofted in the air out to right field. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Dugan. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pham is there, 2 gone. Ready once again, Sandy Leon. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning. Striding in once again. Blake Snell, 4th plate appearance for him tonight. And Ian Kinsler will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And that one stayed too low apparently. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 4 home runs and 14 driven in.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Pitch taken there by Kinsler, and he's out in front now. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Harper is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Corey Guerin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 62.
Here's Bryce Harper now. A hit in 2 tries so far. There's a good swing by Harper, but this will drift foul off to the right and out of play.
Harper.
The 0-1 on its way. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Here's the 1-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Panic ranging into shallow right. 1 out. Standing in, Don Acevedo, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. A ball and 2 strikes, here it is. Bat explodes as this has popped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a Aaron Luke is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Now to the plate, Alan Henson. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Rounded down the 3rd baseline. On to first to complete the double play. At the plate, Max Muncy. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. This is pulled into right, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next. Around 2nd, he's on his way to 3rd. The tag, and he is out at 3rd, and with that, the side is retired. Digging in, Jose Iglesias. He'll be charged with trying to get, and it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Ray Montoya.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 34, Ray.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way, and that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Around 2nd now and headed for 3rd. And he will make it all the way to 3rd now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So striding forward now, Tommy Pham. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And swinging on the fastball there, Tommy Pham. Here comes the first out.
Number 41, Justin Gore.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Belt able to pull this one in for out number 2. Settling in now. Wellington Castillo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Dugan is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave them 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base.